All right, good morning, everyone. It's just after 11 a.m. here on Wednesday, September 22nd, 2021, for the weekly meeting of Board of Contract and Supply. Present are Mayor Rich David, Ron Lake, John Paddock, Chuck Shager, Billy Goodson, Ken Frank. First order of business is approval of the minutes from the meeting held on September 15th, 2021. Do I have a motion?
Motion. Second.
John Paddock, second, Ron Lake, all in favor? Aye. Okay, the second order of business is an award recommendation. This was the bid for Broad Ave, Murray Street and Schubert Street sanitary sewer replacements 2021 through 2025. And the low bidder was Albert Torto Construction at $554,000. I believe before we proceed, we need to make a motion to reject Chicago Construction's bid due to an incorrect bid bond. Is that correct, Ken?
Yes, that's correct. The bid bond and the signature on the bid bond and the notary did not match.
Okay, and that is the practice, the precedent of this when this has occurred before, and we need to be consistent.
Make a motion to reject.
Okay, a motion was made by Ron Lake. Do we have a second? John
Second.
Paddock, all in favor? Aye. Okay. Now, can we have a motion to award the contract to Albert Torto Construction of Binghamton for $554,000?
Motion.
Ron Lake,
Second.
John Paddock, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Next is the purchase approval. First item is United Uniform. These are SWAT team vests in the amount of $63,000. This is from the Chief of Police, Joe Zukuski. Budget line has been identified, and I think that's pretty straightforward. SWAT team vests. Do we have a motion?
Motion.
Ron Lake,
Second.
John Paddock, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next, we have, this is from Commissioner John Paddock. We're looking to purchase two vehicle chassis from Navistar, totaling $114,374, as well as two airflow dump body packages from Binghamton Truck Body. Just want to elaborate?
Yeah, real quick. I think during our snow removal meeting the other day, you were brought up to speed that we thought the 550s would be better in the process. So we're going to procure two of those and upgrade the bodies to those to add to our fleet. So it's a good move. And obviously last meeting, we ordered the three trucks, and I ordered this week. I bring these over for try to do it as soon as possible.
All right. The agenda has them as separate items, but we have it, the documents as one. Ken, do we need to do these as two separate, or can we do them as one together? What's the preference?
It's one purchase on the, I understand on the agenda, it's two things, but JP, it's one.
Yeah, it's one kind of, the chassis is just the body, and then the airflow dump package, which is the one that goes on the back. So they're really one thing, but they.
We really can't do one without the other, so I would combine them.
And it's the same vendor.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
not the same vendor. Okay. All right, it's not the same vendor, but all right, that's fine. And kind of said we can. So can I have a motion? Motion, John Paddock, second, Ron Lake, all in favor? Aye. Okay. A fourth order of business is the contract approval, a one-year contract approval for T&M, time and material with All Phase Electric for electrical work throughout the city. This is off the Broome County contract. Funds are available from the individual department requesting the service. Do we have a motion?
Motion. Second.
Yeah, again, Ron Lake was quick to concede. That was, I think, going to Ron, but all right. John Paddock and then Ron Lake, all in favor? Aye. Okay, this is from Billy Goodson, contract approval, Dura Edge. This is for work in the home field of Marabito Stadium in conjunction with the Rumble Ponies, requesting contract approval to Dura Edge, single source to maintain consistency with the additional work to abide by current MLB standards. So this is one of the things that Major League Baseball is requiring of us in order to keep the team here in our community. So the cost here is $35,000, and we're looking at the contract including infield laser grading, bullpens, pitching mound, home plate upgrade, and warning track dimensions adjustment and grading. And funds are available in the identified budget line. Do we have a motion?
Motion.
John Paddock, Ron Lake, all in favor? Aye. We have a contract renewal from our fire chief, Al Gardner, 1-year service contract renewal for gas meters, entering into a contract with CFI Sales and Service for 9 gas meters and 1 MSA gas meter at a cost of $1,391.99. Funds are identified in one of the fire department lines. Do we have a motion?
Motion. Second.
John Paddock, Ron Lake, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Sixth order of business is a change order approval, change order 15 for the flood wall. There is, it says no change, but let's see, this is a change order. Ron, do you want to, we're moving 15,000, is that right?
There's no change to the amount, but we're changing the lines that the amounts are going on.
I see. Okay,
Right.
so this is more of an administrative change. It doesn't change the bottom line cost of the project. There's no new money going into, we're just reallocating which lines.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, very good. Do we have a motion?
Motion.
Ron Lake, John Paddock, on favor? Aye.
Aye.
Seventh order of business, permission to advertise. This is the RFP for fiscal year 48 ESG programs, ESG being emergency shelter grant programs. A part of the funds we get from our annual allocation from the Department of Housing and Urban Development. And we are advertising so that nonprofit organizations can submit their applications for use of this money for the upcoming fiscal year. Thank you, Steve. It's nice to see this getting out. Is there anything you want to elaborate on?
What I'd really like is if it would be possible, I would appreciate if the mayor's office could do a press release announcing this for Friday, as I will also be posting it as well, so that as many agencies as possible could apply.
Great, no problem.
Thank you.
We'll have it scheduled for Friday for both the CDBG and the ESG. Do we have a motion?
Motion.
John
Second.
Paddock, Ron Lake, on favor? Aye.
Aye.
And then also permission to advertise fiscal year 48. This is the CDBG portion, which is Community Development Block Grant funding. Again, it's a part of the overall just under $2 million allocation that we get from the federal government. The Department of Housing and Urban Development will issue a news release on both of these advertisements. So various nonprofit organizations can submit their annual requests for funding. This funding, in many cases, is the difference in whether or not a particular program continues to be offered in the city of Binghamton. These nonprofits have a great track record of success, and this is a great use of these funds. And thank you, Steve Carson, for all your work that you do on an annual basis to make this a reality. Is there anything you want to elaborate on this one? Okay, do we have a motion?
Motion.
John
Second.
Paddock, Ron Lake, on favor?
Aye.
Do we have any add-ons, Billy?
No, we don't.
All right, we'll take a motion to adjourn. Chuck Shager,
Second.
Ron Lake, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, thank you, everyone.